Before Furiosa, before Katniss, before Captain Marvel, there was Ripley, and there was Vasquez.
Let's rock!
They didn't pose, they didn't quip, they just survived, fought, led. Aliens didn't just give us badass women, they gave us real characters who were strong because they were human. And nearly 40 years later, Hollywood is still trying to figure out how they did it. In 1979, Alien introduced us to Ellen Ripley, a reluctant survivor in space. But in Aliens, James Cameron didn't just bring her back, he transformed her. 57 years after escaping the Nostromo, Ripley awakens to a world that has moved on without her. Her warnings are ignored. Her trauma is dismissed.
God damn it, that's not all! Because if one of those things gets down here, then that will be all. Then all this bullshit that you think is so important, you can just kiss all that goodbye.
And when contact is lost with a colony in LV-426, the place where it all started, she's called in once again to face the nightmare. But this time, she's not alone. Enter the Colonial Marines, the loudest, toughest squad in sci-fi history. Among them, Private Vasquez. Sleeveless, stacked, smart gun locked and loaded. She's everything an 80s action movie archetype shouldn't be. And yet, she fits right in.
Hey Vasquez, have you ever been mistaken for a man?
No. Have you?
Ripley isn't just an action hero. She's a mother, a survivor, a reluctant warrior. Her strength doesn't come from brute force. It comes from resilience. From battling bureaucracy in the boardrooms
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
to facing off with acid-blooded monsters. Ripley never postures. She just acts.
Do something!
In a world dominated by corporate suits and military grunts, Ripley doesn't try to outman them. She doesn't scream for power. She earns it by knowing when to be tough and when to care. Her connection with Newt isn't a weakness. It's her driving force. And when she straps into that power loader and goes toe-to-toe with the Queen, it's not about domination. It's about protection.
Get away from her, you bitch!
She's not here to conquer. She's here to survive and bring others with her.
Look, man, I only need to know one thing. Where they are.
Yo Vasquez, kick ass.
Anytime, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Are you finished? I hope you're right. I really do.
Private Jeanette Vasquez enters Aliens like a walking contradiction. Muscular, stoic, unapologetically tough. And yet, she's never sexualized, never softened for the audience's approval. She exists on the same terms as her male counterparts and earn their respect without even demanding it. Vasquez doesn't dominate the men around her. She thrives in the same brutal environment and beats them at their own game.
Maybe we got him demoralized.
In many ways, she reflects the system that made her, hard-edged, battle-hardened, and ready for war. But in her final moments, when she and Gorman chose to go out on their own terms, we glimpse the humanity beneath the armor. Like Ripley, Vasquez isn't a fantasy. She's a product of her world, and a fighter in it. Aliens didn't just give us action. It gave us a blueprint, a model for what strength should look like. Not a fantasy, but a character. Ripley and Vasquez weren't strong because they beat up men. They were strong because they endured, because they adapted, because they had something to fight for. But somewhere along the way, Hollywood started copying the pose but not the purpose. Strength became about dominance. Vulnerability was seen as a weakness.
I'm not what you think I am.
And the result? A wave of strong female characters that feel hollow because they're not allowed to feel anything else. That's why Ripley still resonates, and that's why Vasquez still hits hard.
I don't know, is there anything you can do?
Because under the armor, under the guns and grit, they were human. And that's what made them legends.
Where you want it?
Bay 12, please.